What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the big one. Today we will see if all of the efforts over the last couple of weeks have paid off, and we've got some drinkable beer in the Pinter. So today we're going to tap the beer and see whether it actually works. There's quite a bit of concern that it's going to be too lively. I know in the last video I was worried that it might not have actually brewed at all because of the sterilizer didn't fully dissolve, but now I'm wondering if it's gonna, a few people do have problems where when pouring it initially you get too much head and not enough beer. So we're going to see. I think I followed the instructions pretty well. We've got a it's been probably five and a half, maybe 6 days conditioning in there. I lowered the fridge temperature to 2 degrees, so who knows? We're going to find out in a second. But before we do that, I just want to update you on the progress of the channel. So thanks to everyone who's liked, subscribed and commented on the video so far. There's 3 videos. Go back and see them if you're not fully up to speed with the playlist. Subscribers have shot up to 25 from I think about 16 last week, so thanks to all who have subscribed. Jez, thank you. Barry, I hope you have too. Stay tuned. Also had nearly 11 hours of 11 hours of viewing from the supporters of the channel, which is fantastic. 11 hours entertainment imparted on those people, so that's great. And one of the stats that I found was about 34% of people are still watching 30 seconds into the video, so that's hopefully that's you. So yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to you've met the fridge before, Pinter. We're going to see if we get some beer out of it. So without further ado, have glass. Let's see if it works. What I'm going to try and do is obviously tilt the glass, but also pull the handle fully. I think a lot of people just sort of crack the handle a little bit, and they do end up with a lot of head. So I'm going to try and pull it on fast just to see if that helps, and we'll see what we get. This is the let me think now. This is the Brewgooder Hazy IPA. I think about 4.5%. So I'm not expecting it to be crystal clear, but yeah, let's see. Let's give it a go. Here goes. Glass under there. Can you see that? Turn the alarm off. I'll edit that bit out. Here we go. Right. There's quite a bit of head on that one, as you can see. I think that might be down to my skill level of pouring. You can see it's nicely hazy, and I think you can see the carbonation there. So we've got a few bits working well. It was a bit eager to come out. It smells. Just close that for a second. Smells very yeasty, beery, bit homebrewy. Let's try. I've got another glass here. Let me see if I can get better on the second pour. I know you're disappointed. I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm not totally surprised. let's see. I'll try and hold the glass a bit further away, maybe a bit more of an angle. See if I can get a decent pint out of this one. Here goes. Can you see that? Well, that wasn't quite as successful as the first one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that settle. I'm gonna come back to you. That's not very drinkable there, is it? Let's be honest. You wouldn't be happy if you got that in a pub. But I think I'm going to revert to what I wasn't going to do initially, which is to pour it more slowly. It does come out there. It's quite urgent when it comes out of there. There's quite a lot of pressure, obviously, in there. It's on the highest setting on the carbonation dial, which is 5, which means I'm pretty sure it means it keeps the maximum pressure in the brew, and when conditioning, I believe all the pressure that's in the vessel, the carbon dioxide effectively gets forced into the beer, and hence it sort of naturally carbonates. There's no secondary brew required, no sort of extra sugar being put in, as you know from the previous video. So that's the magic of the Pinter 3. But it does clearly mean there's quite a bit of pressure in there, forcing the beer out. So I'll wait for that to go down and give it a taste. But while I'm waiting for that, just wanted to reference a bit of, I suppose, a bit of inspiration really for me getting this Pinter in the first place, and getting having a bit of fun with YouTube. If I can, I'll mention it in description. But there's the Pinter Beer Chef, who I watched. He's a proper expert, I think, on the Pinter, and has moved on to doing other things other than the Pinter brews in his Pinter, and even makes bread. So I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Go and visit him for some proper education on how the Pinter works. I found that very useful, and that's why I bought it in the first place. And the second one is I stumbled across a video called a channel called Rediscovering Kev, and it's nothing to do with beer. It's an old guy who lives in his van, and the sort of trials and tribulations of, and how he's come to live in his van and start a YouTube channel, and his channel is doing really well. He's very much a rank amateur, I think, by his own admission on YouTube, just like I am. But he's got quite a following. He's got lots of subscribers, lots of people watch his videos, and just seeing how he gets on. So if you fancy just getting into that, then I'll leave a link to that channel in the description. Have a look at Kev. Thoroughly nice bloke, just trying to get along. So, oh, that was nice. Look at that. Now that I don't think is too bad, apart from it being half a pint. But I think if you were to get that in a pub, you wouldn't be, with that size head, you wouldn't be too unhappy, I don't think. See if you still see the carbonation there. Yeah, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there, but let's give it a try. That's pretty nice. That's like it's definitely got a homebrew taste to it, but not in a bad way. A little bit citrusy, I'd say. Definitely drinkable. Very fresh. Clearly, very fresh, just straight out the pot. I like that. I'm trying to think what it tastes like. Like a lot of the citrus sort of IPAs that you get. I would say it doesn't taste particularly overpoweringly strong. It's not, you don't get, I think, like I say, I think it's 4.5%, and it tastes about 4.5%. A little bit sweet, maybe. Let me see if I can get a full pint by pouring more slowly. This is much more successful. I don't know if you can see that. Much better. Would you look at that? Very pleased with that. That's a lovely pint. Right. Very nice, very nice. So what I'm going to do, I'll just warm you up to what's coming next time. We got Big Mouth Remixed Session IPA. In fact, this is 4.5%. I'll be right back. I'm going to have to check what we're actually brewing. That's a schoolboy error. It is the Brewgooder Hazy IPA. And very nice it is too. Cheers. That's lovely. That is really nice. So what I'm thinking, if you watch the other 3 videos, the first one wasn't very professional, I'll grant you that, unboxing the Pinter, and I didn't explain what it actually was. Obviously I knew, but no one else watching it knew what I was talking about. But I've tried to get a bit more professional as we go on, and as you can see from the videos, it's not difficult to do, and actually, apart from my initial amateur pouring, it gives a good pint. Just see it fizzing away there. It's got a nice, I think 2 degrees helps. It's got a really nice carbonation, a really nice sort of natural flavour to it, and very, very drinkable. So it avoids all that nonsense with all the old-fashioned brewing barrels and tubs and airlocks and all that paraphernalia. Not necessary with the Pinter 3. And it obviously gives a good result with limited skill level, limited effort required, and providing you've got room in your fridge, pretty good. And I'm now sort of quite keen to perhaps get a co-pinter to go alongside it and keep a couple of brews on the go at any time. The other thing I was thinking about was, I know my Uncle Eddie, he likes a pint. He's believes in sheltered accommodation now, but this is very easy to do. I'm sure if we can get that through the camp commandant, and he's got room in a fridge there, he could make his own beer, 10 pints at a time. Lovely jubbly. That would work a treat. So I'll mention that to him when I see him, hopefully before long. Cousin Stephen, he likes his beer. This could work for him too. If the reviews are helpful, that's great. And if I could be of any help, then get in touch, leave a comment, hit the like button, hit the bell so you don't miss the next video. The next video will be making another brew. So follow me on that journey, please. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.